Oh, I mean, that's good, but it could be better. You have to really sound like you know everything. Here, like this. Fate has brought you here this day, dear customer. Stay a while and I'll find what you need. See? It's all about confidence. Ifs and maybes make you sound uncertain. Anyway, don't worry about it too much. Like I said before, your main job is to handle the stockroom. But it'll be nice for you to be able to greet customers if I can't be there right away. They spook pretty easily, so it's important that somebody's there to convince them that they should stick around. By the way, you've been doing a great job in the back. It's not an easy job keeping that place organized. A lot of the merchandise sorta prefer chaos. Oh, I forgot to ask, how's your arm doing? The whole thing with the flesh box was, well, I swear I didn't know it was still alive. Is it still sore? You don't happen to, feel your skin crawling, do you? Like, literally? No? Oh, you should be fine. Just had to ask in case, you know? Anyway, I appreciate you being willing to come right back into work, but, you're allowed to take time off if you have a bad encounter with an aggressive product, right? Don't push yourself. Alright, if you say so. I gotta say, you really settled into this all fast. Most people aren't super thrilled about dealing with the supernatural. It's not what most people are used to, sort of by definition. In fact, hang on, let me check the calendar. Hey, you just passed the benchmark! Yeah, see? Most new employees only last about 13 workdays before they quit or, are forced into early retirement. Today's your 14th. You are officially a cut above the rest. I'm seriously happy about this, really, turnover is crazy here. I wasn't looking forward to having to go back to the recruitment process. Since that's usually a cutoff point for a lot of people, I save a lot of the official welcoming stuff for after. So, yeah, welcome to the family. I'm psyched you decided to stick around. I'm gonna have to get you a name tag and everything. Oh, and you get to take something home from the shop. Has to be from the bargain bin, obviously. There might be a couple exceptions, so just ask me before you take it. Oh, you'll get something nicer if you're still here after a year and after 5? Well, no one's gotten to that point yet, but there is a really nice perk for that. Hey, maybe you'll be the first one to get it. Yeah, it just sort of comes with the territory. I can't really blame people for moving on to greener pastures. I personally love the esoteric item biz, but it's sort of niche. Not a lot of people really see it as a career. It's just something you dabble in when you're at a weird point in your life, you know? I did have a couple people who seemed promising, though. There was this one girl who was actually a ton better at handling the storefront than even me. Seriously, she had this super mysterious, alluring vibe. She was great. Even though I hired her for the stockroom, she was just too good at acting to keep her back there. But then, well, stuff happened. That's just sort of how it goes. It's just sort of the way things are, but honestly, it's always one of the things that make this place great. See, people don't stay long because it's unusual, and it's unusual because I run the shop the way I want. No need to follow convention or obey some corporate policies. It's great being independently owned. I figure that someday I'll find someone who likes the way things are done here. A kindred spirit, you know? Who knows? Could be you. Oh, almost forgot the most important part. Since you're sticking around for a while, we gotta do the ritual. Yeah, it's just a little ceremony. Part of it just a little tradition that I do, but also it gives you a little bit more extra protection. You'll definitely need that if you're going to be sticking around for a more long-term basis. Nah, it's nothing crazy. It's not like we're sacrificing a goat or anything. Not anymore, anyway. Ugh, so much cleanup, you know? I am going to need some of your blood, though. Not much, just a drop. It barely even hurts. It was actually something the guy before me would do. There are simpler ways to guarantee protection, like wearing a charm, but he likes to do it the old-fashioned way, and I kind of like that. Oh yeah, I wasn't the original owner of this place. It's been around for a really long time. Passed from person to person, I'm just the latest, and I like to think greatest. Alright, well, let's get into the back and get everything set up. Won't take long. Okay, that ought to do it. Oh, before we get started, I just have to ask a couple questions to make sure it goes all smoothly. Okay, so first one. Are you allergic to wolfsbane? Obviously, it's a yes if you're a werewolf, but you can still have allergies even if you don't go feral under a full moon. Okay, we're good on that one. Then now, as far as you know, do you have two souls inside you? You probably won't know if you did, so a better question would be, did you have a twin in the womb that didn't make it? That's usually how you get two of them. Oh, that or having a weapon kill someone and then pierce you at the same time. No? Okay then. Sounds like we're all in the clear there. Okay, last one. Have you ever been told that you were easily manipulated, or have you ever been put under mind control? Not just hypnosis, that's not as one sided. No? Actually, the answer would have been yes, but it's fine either way. But it's just something that's good for me to know. Anyway, sounds good. Now, you're just going to stand in this circle right here and use this needle to prick your finger. And then squeeze a drop of blood into that drink. And drink it once I start chanting. That is what has the wolfsbane in. So if you feel a burning sensation, or especially if you start howling, stop drinking it. Shouldn't happen, but you know. Okay, I'm going to start the chanting. Nice, glad that went off without a hitch. Last time was a bit dicey. Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, you're officially part of the family now, so how do you feel? Oh, in what way? Hang on, let me get something to write this down. I need to look it up later. Okay, so just off? What do you mean? Like you don't feel like yourself, or you're not 100%? Hmm. Well, I've never heard anyone describe it quite like that before, but that should just be the protections. No reason it should be hurting you or making you feel sick or anything. If something was to go wrong, it'd be way more obvious than that. You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll get used to it in a few days. Of course, at that point, it probably won't matter. Huh? Oh, nothing at all. Just thinking that it's really great to have you on board. I never can tell from the get-go who's going to be hanging around, you know? Well, I'll tell you what. Since you're not feeling great, why don't you go and take the rest of the day off? You might want to take a bath in some water with lots of herbs in it. That should help. Maybe. And if you're not feeling better tomorrow, you can call me and I'll give you that day off too. But if nothing changes by the day after, I'll have to have you come back in anyway. We don't have a whole lot of time left, so I like to get you to do some stuff for me before then. Oh, nothing. I mean, I'm just expecting a big shipment of stuff. Best if we have most of our stock nice and organized as possible before then, because we're going to have to ship all our attention to the new product for a while when it gets here. Anyway, you can go ahead and head on home. Listen, there's something I want to say though. You're, I think you're a pretty cool person. A lot of people who end up working for me, sort of edgy and prickly. You don't normally end up with this kind of work if you fit in well in normal society, you know? So it's been nice having you around, and just if anything were to, like, happen to you, like if I did anything that seemed unfair or anything, it's not personal. I don't have anything against you, okay? Sorry, that was weird. Just forget about it anyway. Okay, see you later. Get some rest.